Question 20. What is the equation of a circle whose center is 1, 4 and diameter is 10? Well, if we're talking about equations of a circle, we're going to need to jot that down. And I remember that it's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals the radius squared. So what we're going to do to approach this problem is substitute in the center, which is 1, 4, and the radius, it's not 10. The radius, of course, is going to be 5. All right, it's half the diameter. Tremendous. All right, so let's go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to rewrite this equation of a circle, and I'm going to pop in the center and the diameter. I'm sorry, the center and the radius right now. Well, if we're talking about 1, 4, we're going to pop in 1 for the x value and 4 for the y value. And I know that the radius, again, is 5. So here's what we need to do. We're going to be rewriting this. So it's x minus 1 times x minus 1, right? It's x minus 1 squared plus y minus 4 squared. So it's y minus 4 times y minus 4 equals 5 squared, of course, is 25. That makes sense. We're not done yet. We've got a FOIL. We're multiplying two binomials. So we know we know, of course, that when we're foiling, it's x times x, first outer, inner last. So what exactly is that going to look like? X times x is x squared. X times negative 1 is going to be negative x. Negative 1 times x is going to be negative x or minus x. The negative 1 times negative 1 is going to be positive 1. And then once again, we're going to be foiling. So it's y times y, first, outer, inner, last. So we've got y times y is going to be y squared. Y times negative 4 is minus 4y. Negative 4 times y is going to be, again, minus 4y. And then negative 4 times negative 4 is going to be positive 16 equals 25. That makes sense so far. Now we simply need to combine like terms, and I can see that we're going to be combining the negative x's right here. Likewise, we're going to be combining this. And so we've got simply x squared minus 2x plus 1 plus y squared minus 8y plus 16 equals 25. And now what we're going to do is we're going to simply subtract 1, and we're going to subtract 16 from both sides. And if we do it from one side, we've got to do it to the other. So 25 minus 1 minus also minus 16 is going to give us what? It's going to give us, of course, 8, right? Amazing. And so what's left? We've got x squared. We've got x squared minus 2x plus y squared minus 8y. And that looks great. Is this an option? Because we've simplified it. And let's take a look. What do I know? X squared minus 2x plus y squared minus 8y equals 8. Is that an option? It is, in fact. It is option number 1. Option number 1 is the correct answer. Question 21 says, on the set of axes below, triangles ABC, altitude CG, and medium CM are drawn. Which expression represents the area of triangle ABC? Well, if we're talking about the area of a triangle, I remember that the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, which can also be expressed, of course, like base times height divided by 2. And in fact, when we look at our options down here, right, I can see that this is how we're going to be expressing the area of a triangle. All right, so what we need to do is we need to determine what is the area of this triangle. To do that, we're going to need to figure out what the base is, what is the height, or what is the altitude. Well, I know that this from AB is going to be the base, and I can see that CG is going to be the height. Oh, okay. So what does that mean? That means when we look at our options, I can see that of these 4 options, I can see that GC, the altitude, times AB, which is the base, divided by 2, meets the criteria of the area of a triangle. And in fact, option number 4 is our answer.